From St. Mary Major to St. Paul outside the walls, holy doors are closing across Rome as the 2025 Jubilee Year of Hope comes to an end. EWTN Vatican journalist Bénédicte Cedergren has more.
As the ancient Sperduta bell, long associated with the spirit of pilgrimage, rang, the holy door of the Basilica of St. Mary Major closed on December 25th. This marked the beginning of the Vatican's gradual conclusion of the 2025 Jubilee Year of Hope. During his homily at the Mass that followed, Cardinal Rolandas Macricas, Archpriest of the Papal Basilica of St. Mary Major, stressed that the closing of the Holy Door does not signify the closing of divine grace, the merciful heart of God, or the hearts of the faithful.
Today we saw the Holy Door close, but the door that truly matters remains the door of our heart. It opens when we listen to the Word of God, it expands when we welcome our brothers and sisters, and it is strengthened when we forgive and ask for forgiveness.
The Jubilee Year, he said, is not an event to be archived at its conclusion, but an invitation to remain attentive to the Son, to renew prayer, strengthen families, and serve the needy. On the morning of Saturday, December 27th, Cardinal Baldassare Reina, Archpriest of the Basilica of St. John Lateran, presided over the closing of the second Holy Door, that of the Cathedral of the Pope. The Cardinal reminded the faithful that, even as the door is closed, Christ himself remains the true gate to mercy and salvation.
Cosa ci lascia quest'anno giubilare?
What does this Jubilee year leave us? It leaves us a widespread sacrament of the closeness of the God of surprises. And if we now close the door, we know that the Risen One passes through closed doors and never tires of knocking on our closed doors to offer and to find mercy.
E trovare misericordia.
On the Feast of the Holy Family, Cardinal James Harvey closed the third door of the Jubilee Year at the Basilica of St. Paul's outside the walls.
Now, O Father, as we close the holy door of this Basilica, grant that your people may leave behind the moorings of human certainties, entrusted to the grace of Christ, always grateful, and sail through the sea of history with sails filled with the hope that comes from the Spirit.
The closing of the Holy Door at the Basilica of St. Paul's outside the walls also ended the Jubilee Year in the particular churches that had been designated by bishops as places where the faithful could obtain Jubilee indulgences within their dioceses, just like those who made pilgrimages to Rome. Pope Leo will conclude the Ordinary Jubilee by closing the Holy Door in St. Peter's Basilica on January 6, 2026, the Solemnity of the Epiphany. In Rome, Bénédicte Cedergren for EWTN News Nightly.